Oh, hello. I'm Lena, and welcome to the dollhouse. You know, just a moment ago, I got a buzz at the door, and what was it? Another damn doll. Well, this is the dollhouse. Let's find out who's going to be on the sofa today with us. Okay. Magical 8-Ball. Who's going to be our guest today? Keep it cute and put it on mute. Bevy Smith?
What am I doing here?
Girl, the power of the 8-Ball.
I love it. You know, back in the day, the 8-Ball
I
meant
know, something else.
Oh,
welcome.
Thank you
I'm
so much.
happy to have
I'm so
you
happy
here.
to be in the dollhouse.
Thank you. I hope you weren't doing anything too important that this took you away from.
It did, but it's okay. As Whitney would say, it's not right, but it's okay.
Tell me something. Growing up in Harlem, did you have any doll situations?
You know, I love Tiffany Taylor.
That is one of my, I hate to say it, favorite dolls. So, Mama, you and I are both New Yorkers.
Yes.
You growing up in Harlem in the 60s, what was that like? 70s, what was that like?
Well, let me say this. Harlem was always an amazing, vibrant community to me.
Renaissance.
Yes, Renaissance, darling. And so growing up, because I really grew up in the 80s. I came of, age in the 80s. But growing up in the 80s in Harlem meant that there was a lot to contend with as far as, the crack cocaine epidemic and all that kind of stuff. But even with all of that going on, it was still a wonderful and vibrant community.
Yeah.
It never lost the sense of it being a community.
How did you get into fashion growing up in
Oh my
Harlem?
gosh, so here's the thing. I was always into fashion because fashion is a big part of what makes Harlem culture really thrive, and it's a driving force. And so for me, growing up and always having a mom who was very, very stylish, we would go shopping at Bergdorf Goodman and Bergdorf Goodman and Barnwood Teller and Macy's and Gimbel's and all these things. We would always go downtown and go shopping and everything. And my mother was always a clothes horse. And my mother actually, my dad, because I always tell people, I grew up thoroughly middle class in the middle of the hood.
Right.
So my dad worked enough to provide for us. My mom worked so that she could have enough money to buy whatever the hell she wanted to buy to put on her back. So, you know what I mean?
That was at school, though.
Yes,
that
that was at school.
Yeah.
Like, okay, the man's going to pay all the bills, and this is going to be my mad money. What I make is going to be my mad money. So my mom...
Oh, that's such an old school term.
Yes. So my mom always took us shopping and things like that, so we were always very stylish. And then when I got to be 18 years old, I got a great opportunity to be a receptionist at an advertising agency that was for fashion. Now, I'll give you this really quick. They did the advertising for Black Llama Me. So what becomes a legend most? So all those legends would come through, and I was the receptionist.
What?
So I met Claudette Colbert. I mean, I remember when Cher came up for her Black
all the
Llama
dolls
Me.
did that.
All the dolls did that campaign. They did the Vidal Sassoon campaign when Vidal Sassoon was still in charge of Vidal Sassoon, darling. So Vidal cut my hair, darling. Wow. Yes, darling. If you don't
remember
look
Oh
good, you
Diane?
don't look good. Oh yes,
Oh, Diane. Yeah, that was around the corner for me.
That was the original weave place.
Yes, it was.
So when I was a child, when we were kids, only entertainers and prostitutes
knew that.
had hair
Exactly, true.
weaves.
Where'd you get your hair done? Oh, Diane.
Yes.
Oh, I live for those ads and everything.
They were amazing, but normal people did not have hair weaves.
No, they didn't. And you know what the thing is because they didn't know about it. They just thought all these beautiful black children have this lovely, gorgeous hair. Because it was a secret.
It was a secret. Oh, Diane.
Oh, Diane. Mm-hmm. So, Mama, have you ever gotten a bad rap for being a Scorpio?
Yeah, well, you know what?
Because Scorpios get a bad rap, I feel.
Well, I mean, here's the thing. People always... I think
it's because they're opinionated, right?
Well, for me, people always want to go towards the sexual conversation about it. Oh, they're freaks and everything. And I always tell people, think about Scorpios. We're passionate about all things.
Yeah.
So, whether it's money, if it's dick, can we say
we
dick
can say it, girl.
Whether it's money or dick, we're just passionate people.
Exactly.
Yeah.
All right, I got a fun game. You want to play?
Yes.
All right, gorgeous. It's called Asian Fortune Cookie Kiki.
Okay.
Confucius says, man who go to bed with itchy asshole wake up with brown finger. I told you it was Asian Fortune Cookie Kiki, girl.
Oh, honey, then now you're going to have the defamation people coming after us, darling.
You might be hungry in 5 minutes. Okay, so this is a throwback. You might remember this.
Yeah.
You pick a color, and then spell it out, and then you pick a number, and then afterwards, I flip it out.
I never really played
and
this
then
game.
I'll do you, and then you do me, and then I'll do you again.
I wasn't allowed to play with children.
Oh.
I'll
pink. Have you ever had sex on the first date?
No. No, I actually have never had sex on the first date.
Work. Well, if that's their final answer, ask me one.
Okay. No, wait. Y'all got to listen, huh?
So spell out green.
Oh. What's better, lips or eyes?
Ooh. Eyes.
Why?
Right? Because they're the window to the soul, girl.
There you go.
Right? That's what's up.
That's it.
All right, I'll do you one more, okay?
Oh, I gotta do one
One
more.
more, hello. All right, pick a color.
So grueling. Orange.
What's better, older or younger?
Ooh.
Right?
Well, older you get the gravitas and the coins. Younger you get the strong back,
Yep.
but the stupidity.
Yeah.
So I guess older is the way to go.
Amen, sister. So bright. It's what I use to keep my hair bouncing and behaving every time. He can put his hands through it. Or maybe he shouldn't, but you'll love it. Girl, now that I paid them bills and we got to cackle a little,
Right, exactly.
I have a really fun game. You down?
I love a game.
Me too. Music is my life. So I picked out a bunch of albums that I live for. So I want you to pick out 6 albums, okay? The ones that speak to you the most. You're gonna have 30 seconds after I put the blindfold on. I'll give you a hot minute to get them together, and then you're gonna give me clues so that I can figure out what you're
I
talking
love it. Come on.
Right? Okay.
Pull on the blindfold.
Do I look crazy, girl?
Yes, crazy ass. This first one is a guy who was a nebbish, looked like a total geekosaurus, but swept the Grammys in the 1980s, and today he could never be a pop star.
Ooh.
And his music was really
Lionel Richie.
No. No, he looked like a real geek.
Oh, he looked like a geek.
He had no swagger at all. All about easy breezy.
Sailing.
Yes.
Christopher Cross.
There you go.
Oh,
ding,
yes.
ding, ding, ding. Look, he was so unattractive they didn't even have him on the cover.
No, hello. But he was fine. I can't believe that.
Oh my God! Now
Awful.
this one is perfection. It's a movie soundtrack, and it's with a woman who was a powerhouse. In
Barbra
the
Streisand.
Yes. There you go.
Yeah.
Stars born, darling. Oh, this is a super group from the 1970s. It was a group that was led by a woman who, with an incredible, iconic voice. She recently starred in American Horror Story.
And she's Stevie Nicks.
Yes. What's the group's name?
Fleetwood Mac. Thank you.
There we go.
Yes.
Yes. Okay. This guy was known for outrageous costumes and glasses, but yet he's an incredible singer, but his partner was the writing powerhouse. And
70s?
Yeah, 1970s. And he was married once to a woman and then later on decided
Elton
he liked
John.
cock. Yes. Last but not least, this young woman was a pop princess. She came out of the gate. Her musical Svengali was Clive Davis, and she
Whitney
was
Houston.
Okay, there we go.
Work. No, you give good goals.
Well, you know what it is. I love music like you do.
Exactly.
So there's that.
Exactly. Mama, thank you.
Thank you.
All right, girl. You got to tell me something.
Yes.
What gets your bevelation on daily?
Oh, you know what? Every day I try and do something that's like pleasing to me. I try only work on things that I absolutely love. So Bevelations on Sirius XM, it's like a dream job for me.
Yeah.
And then like I just started taking singing lessons.
What?
Yeah, because I want to do Broadway, so I'm preparing for
Mama,
my
that is
close-up.
major because
Yeah.
your voice is so distinctive.
So exactly. So I figure, yeah, why not go and take it to the board?
Mama, you are everything.
You are everything, and
Seriously.
everything is you. That's musical
My
reference.
Harlem sister, I can't. You guys, this is the Dollhouse, and this is what it's all about. Having beautiful conversation with beautiful people. I thank you so much for tuning in. I'm Lena. You're in the Dollhouse.
Thank you, Lena.
I love you, girl.